Hello and welcome. This is the fourth video in a series of 5 videos. So we really recommend going back to the first video and following them chronologically so that you can follow along with the process we're exploring, which is how to create your own creative piece of writing. And hopefully we'll see you back here at this video soon. So now that we have an idea of what our piece is about, having given it a title and kind of defined more what we want to explore with the text, we're going to do a final edit on the piece where we're going to go through and remove any words and potentially make some other changes just to kind of bring that theme through. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about there by looking at one of the 2 pieces that I've been creating through this process. So with this piece, I said it was kind of about communication. And so now I'm just going to go through and it's going to look like I've started formatting the piece, and that I'm just going to pick out some of the lines to kind of stand by their own. There are already things I know I kind of want to change as part of that. I've got this other here that I don't really need, so I'm just going to get rid of that. Develop empathy for another. I think that still fits in with the line of communication. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the word evolve. I'm actually going to move it there. So I'm still using the text that I was given, but I'm now actually reordering the words in order to try and create new meanings. Now, there are 2 different ways you can do this. You can either go for a pure approach, which means you only cut words, you don't reorder, but you can also take a slightly looser approach where you can cut words, reorder words, change words slightly if you want to change the context or you just want to change the sounds slightly. So for instance, on this line here, I'm going to change not an echo chamber into no echo chamber because I find that a little more rhythmically satisfying. So there we go. I've now kind of edited that all down even one more time by cutting up the lines and cutting out anything that I didn't feel was relevant to the theme of my piece. And just so you can see, I have gone through the same process here with my found text piece of writing, which I actually followed a pure process for. I didn't change any words and I didn't change the order of any words. I've just cut more words to form a much more concise piece. And so now that I've styled my text and kind of made the final edit, I'm ready for the final step, which is going to be formatting, which I'll be looking at in the final video. And that's all about just laying it out on the page to make sure you can present your piece of writing in the most interesting way possible.